huge Trump fan. In fact, he even had a short stint at the White House as communications director. But now, complete 180, claiming Mr. Trump is not a suitable president. The Mooch now refers to Mr. Trump as incompetent, in mental decline, melting down, and said the guy is losing it. Joining me now, Anthony Scaramucci.
I can't even believe I got let back in the building.
I know. I think that was a big mistake.
I also said Trump noble, you know, like a nuclear meltdown. But go ahead.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about this.
Okay,
because that's the only thing we can talk about with you. I know you're jealous of Spicer, by the way, for going on Dancing with the Stars. Let's just admit that.
Actually, I don't know how to dance, so I mean that's one of my.
Well, neither does he.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, look, I wish him well on that show. I think that's great for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you, I guess, in the beginning of the primary in 2015, 2016, Scott Walker, Jeb Bush guy. Then you got on the Trump train, and now you're saying you may even vote for a Democrat in 2020.
I never said
What's
that.
going on?
So I never said I was going to vote for a Democrat. The Republican operatives put out false information that I was at a Joe Biden fundraiser. I was not. I was at a children's fundraiser in the Hamptons where President Biden came and spoke and accepted an award for Beau Biden.
But you said you'd consider voting for a Democrat.
No, I said, let's see what happens. I don't like answering hypotheticals. We have to see what happens. This guy is no longer suitable to be president. He's acting completely nuts, and he's very unstable. I see you got my book there, so we're going to talk about my book. You can put up the quotes. But let's go over the last 2 or 3 weeks. He's called Jerome. He's attacked the FBI unmercifully since he started. He's going after Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve. These are august institutions in the United States. He said, who's a worse enemy of the people, President Xi or Jerome Powell? And the list goes on and on.
I understand that, but the president has always been
let me tell you something.
Like that. It's not. This isn't a new type of behavior.
He's become way worse.
No, I don't think that he's become way worse. He's always been a little chaotic, and he's always punched back hard.
I know you're going to defend him. That's
I'm not defending him. I'm worried about you.
Roy Cohn, don't have to worry about me.
I'm worried about you.
I'm doing totally fine.
Well, Anthony, let me just show you what you said about the president just like a couple weeks ago.
If Roy Cohn and Joe McCarthy had a baby, it would be Donald Trump. He's a full-blown demagogue.
You have to look at the zero to the American presidency in 19 months. You can't say that there wasn't some level of political skill and instinct and some level of genius in terms of his judgment.
So this guy will leave everything on the field, no matter who's in there with him. People 50 are going to study what he's doing. President's 100% right. There's another reason why the president's going to win.
All right, so he's 100% right. He's going to win. He's a genius.
He's taking a lot
and
of
you're
things.
Saying a few months later you're changing completely?
Time out. You're taking a lot of things out of context. Okay, a lot of things out of context. You also left out that I broke from him on the press is the enemy of the people. You're in the press, so be careful.
No, I'm saying this is in context.
That's not in context.
I can't play an hour of your sound. I said he's got very good political... Because we have an hour of your sound praising the president.
Yeah, I praised the president. I was one of those guys that praised the president, went to work for him, gave him money, gave him time, family time, and energy. And,
so how do you completely do a 180?
He turned on me.
But didn't you turn on him first?
No, of course not. I was on the Bill Maher show, and I said I'm supporting him on these several issues. The racism, the full-blown racist tropes against the congresswoman, sorry, I can't defend that. The very next day, he attacked me. Then he went after my wife. She's a civilian. Right. He is a fascist. He's going after individual private...
Who's a fascist?
Trump.
Is a fascist?
Oh, the first thing in the fascist manifesto.
What is that?
Is going after private citizens using your political power. He attacked my wife on his Twitter feed.
Listen,
he's a
if he attacked someone's wife, obviously you're going to get very upset about that.
Ted Cruz said he's a sniveling.
And you know better than that.
What are you talking about? He uses his political power and goes after public people. You know what I love about you?
I think you're getting used by the media. I'm not in the tank.
No,
I think he's a good president.
What have you disagreed with
I'm just a little worried about you, Anthony.
Have you disagreed with him?
I think that you now have
about me, brother.
Because the president has always been like that.
No.
You're the one that changed, and I'm wondering
because has moved the goalposts in the last 6 weeks
Hunt and Fish Club,
from crazy to full-blown crazy.
You were with Don Jr. about a week before you turned on the president, and you were saying, let's raise money for the president, and everything was hunky-dory. And then a week later...
That's more misinformation. Okay, Don was invited to the SALT conference.
Right.
He couldn't make it as a result of a scheduling conflict. As a rain check, he spoke to 10 or 15 of my clients. I turned to him and said, hey, half the room is Democrats, half the room is Republicans.
Okay.
If you want to raise money for your father, that's totally fine. That's exactly what I said. So now it's gotten convoluted.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of your change. Was it one thing or was it two things? I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
Like I said, if you're 9/12 for the guy, and you're not 13/12 for the guy, he's going to turn on you. You better be very
You're saying
careful.
he's going to turn on me?
I don't know. You got me on your show, man.
You're saying the president's going to turn on
baby.
me?
What do you dislike about the president? Anything?
I dislike...
What about his hairline? You like his hairline,
Listen,
given the way you coiffing
people
your
like you and I have
What do you
great
dislike
hair.
about the president?
We can't talk about other people's hair.
What do you
just wouldn't be nice.
What do you dislike about the president,
Anthony,
Jess?
here's my question to you.
See, because the minute
You're
you say
getting
something out of line...
Do you realize you're getting used by the media? By CNN,
my own guy, my whole life.
MSNBC? Do you realize when they have
Not
you
at all.
on to bash the
Not
president,
at all.
they're using
Bashing the president? No, we're going to work on getting him defeated.
because they hate you.
No, it's not about...
The media hates
Yeah,
you, but
do you
now
think
they
I care
love you because you're hitting the president.
Jess, do you think I care what other people think of me? What other people think of me is none of my
Well,
business.
you care what the president thinks, obviously.
I care what the president thinks. No, I think the president has gone crazy, and he's getting crazier and crazier. I think he's in full-blown mental decline.
Some people think
And I don't
you've
think-
gone crazy.
No, I'm totally the same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Are you
Absolutely.
sure you're the same guy? You're not
Positively.
going Hollywood? Because we're hearing stories. You might team up with Avenatti and do some reality thing on
great.
Bravo.
You guys are great. So that's
You
that's the
guys.
Republican talking points. You want to compare me to Avenatti?
I'm not comparing you. I'm just reporting
wanna
what's
do
out
all
there.
Yeah, it's fine. But there's a lot of misinformation out there.
That's not true?
I love the no, it's totally not true. But I love the fact you invited me on. But I'm just going to caution you. You better not say one syllable out of joint for the maniac, because once you do that, he's going to turn on you.
What are we going to do about the book? So
congratulations on your new engagement, but he'll probably hit your fiance too, because the guy is completely crazy.
You wrote the book, The Blue Collar President.
Yeah.
About how
Read the
quick
book.
thinking he was, about how much ingenuity he was, and how smart he was.
Hey, President
Are you going
Trump
to give
never,
the money back now for the book?
President Trump never tweeted about the book.
Are we going to give the money back?
You know why President Trump never tweeted about the book? It's a very balanced book, okay? And I also wrote 3 months ago, the press is not the enemy of the people. And you can see the editorial there. But let me tell you something. You're part of the press. So if the press is the enemy of the people, what is he talking about? Is that everybody? Is that you too, Jesse?
Waters is the enemy of the people.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I'll get a nickname from the
13
president.
out of 12 for the president.
Maybe I'll get a nickname.
So you check off all the demagoguery. You're 13 for 12 for the president.
Now
Nobody
you'll never
should
be
13
invited
for
back.
12 for
now
anybody.
the mooch is never coming back on Waters.
It's hair envy for you. That's what
Okay,
really got
maybe
you
it's
most
height
upset.
envy. We had to prop up Anthony's chair a few racks.
There's other things.
He didn't like how short it was.
There's other things about me that you would.
We stood up.
Trust
we'll
me.
see who
There's
tall
other
we
things
are.
about me you would like to have.
We love you, Anthony.
God bless you.
Thank
I
you
love
very
you
much.
too.
All right.
And I appreciate our friendship despite our political differences.
All right.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
Thanks for having me on.
All right. Still ahead, Dave Chappelle's new special, very politically incorrect.